Hi, everyone. Hi, girls. We're going to start in a few minutes, right? We're going to wait for your classmate, please.
Okay, teacher.
Thank you. Hi, Ernesto. Good evening.
Hey, teacher, good evening.
Hi, we're going to wait for your classmates, right?
Yeah, right. No problem, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so then we can start. Good evening, Alvaro. How was your day?
Good evening, teacher. It was good.
That's good to know. Okay, so we're going to start, right? Oh, yes, no, she asked for permission. because I guess she has activities in her school. So we're going to start, right? The lesson of today, okay, it's very interesting, right? It's a kind of complex, right? But we're going to watch it, right? Okay, so we're going to listen this audio.
Hi, I was just thinking back to about 7 years ago. I had given up my dreams of being an actor and I had started teaching. Now I'm a teacher and I'm making this video. So I guess I'm still an actor after all. Had given up and had started are examples of the past perfect. Let's learn more about this verb form.
Okay. Oh no, before to continue, I was thinking of, yes. Okay, I'm going to share a video with you guys. Okay, we're going to watch this, please.
The past perfect simple. Now in English, to make the past perfect simple, we use had plus the past participle. So to give you some examples, I had eaten or I'd eaten. I hadn't eaten, or as a question, had I eaten?
Okay, so this is the structure, yeah, right? We're going to start by the structure. We're going to use a personal pronoun, okay, or a subject, right? Followed by have in the past form. That's the reason of why it's the past perfect, simple, okay? The past. The past of have is had, okay? And the same happens with the past participle, have, had, okay? So then I'm going to use my verb, okay? Because this is actually working as an auxiliary, right? This is not working as a verb. Then it's going to be followed by my principal verb, okay? It is in past participle. That's the reason of why, okay, it was, I don't remember if it was with you, but you have to learn the 3 ways of the form of the verb, sorry. Okay, so eat, ate, eaten. Okay, those are the 3 forms of my verb. So it is followed by my verb in participle. Okay, I had eaten. The contracted form is I'd eaten. I hadn't eaten. Or if it's a question, had I eaten? Okay, so the structure actually is very simple. There's not too much to say. Okay. Do you have any question about the structure, guys?
No, teacher.
No, teacher. Thank you.
No,
Ernesto?
teacher.
Okay, thank you. Patricia?
No questions, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, so then we're going to continue.
With you had eaten, you'd already eaten, you hadn't eaten, had you eaten?
Okay, so we're going to use some connectors, right? One of those connectors is already, okay? In Spanish will be ya, right? You had eaten, you'd already eaten, okay? You hadn't already eaten, had you already eaten, okay? So the difference between this one, crazy. Okay, now, my goodness. Okay, yes, it was. Okay, as you can see, the structure is the same, but when I'm going to use some connectors, okay, for example, already, it is going to be placed, followed, first is my auxiliary had, okay, my personal pronoun you, or my subject, then I'm going to use already, that is my connector, okay, and my verb in participle form, okay? As I told you, already means yeah in Spanish, right? There's no way to explain you of in another way. The only way that I can explain you is in Spanish, right? Yeah. So is everything clear until this part, guys?
It's clear,
Okay.
teacher.
Yes, teacher. All clear.
It's clear.
Thank you, guys. So we're going to see another 2 slides. Yes, from one of the platform in my English lab, and the other one is on Classroom. I have already posted it in Classroom, right? And at morning. Okay. So we're going
With
to continue.
she had met him, she'd met him, she hadn't met him, had she met him.
Okay, something interesting about the past perfect is that there's no any rule about the third person, right? For example, she has an interview today. No, there's no way to change the auxiliary because it's not working as a verb, it's working as an auxiliary. She had met him, she hadn't met him, and had she met him? Okay. The only advice that I can give you guys is to learn the participle form of the verb. That's all that you have to know. And when are we going to use? We're going to see
Now,
then.
with the past perfect simple, this is an action that is completed before something else in the past.
Okay, this is a kind of confused, guys, because both of this, okay, sometimes the past perfect works with the simple past, okay? Both of these actions happened in the past, okay? It's a completed action before something else in the past.
So we have 2 actions, both in the past.
Okay, I'm going to try to draw it. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to share my whiteboard. Okay, so where is it? Okay. Okay, so pay attention, please, in this part. Here I have my timeline, okay? What are the 3 times, basic 3 times? The first one, oh, no. Give me a second, okay. The first one, my goodness, I can't. Okay. The first one, it's in the past, okay? The other one is in present. And the other one is in future, right? Okay, yes, now I guess it's clear. Okay, I'm going to okay. This is past, okay? This is present. And this is future, right? So, as I told you, both of these actions are in the past, simple past, and past perfect are in the past, right? But what is the difference? What action happened first? Let me draw one more time, please. Okay. Okay. Here I have my action in past. Okay, I'm going to try an example. Okay, this is my statement. I was home. I was at home yesterday at 10 p.m. Okay. This is in simple past. All right. I'm going to draw it apart because there's going to appear another color, simple past. All right. Then I'm going to draw. No. Where is it? Okay. Then I have my other statement that is in past perfect, simple. Okay. So I'm going to say, I remember the structure, the color. My God. Okay. My auxiliary, then my verb. In this case, it's be. Okay. The participle of be, been. Then my complement with my friend, with my friends at 8 p.m. Oh my goodness. There was a mistake here. So, okay. This statement is in past perfect, right? So, okay. So both of these statements are in past. What is the difference? Okay, this is the difference, right? The first statement, okay, I had been with my friends at 8 p.m. Okay, it is first, okay, and then my other action that is in past, so I was at home yesterday at 10 p.m. Okay, this is a kind of example to let you know which action happened first. Okay, so we're going to see then another exercises, another slides. This is a kind of introduction, if you want to say it. Okay, but until this part, we're going to say that the first action is in past perfect. Okay, then because as I told you and in the video explained us. Okay. Oh. Okay, so it is a completed action before something else in the past. Okay,
But one of them
something when they
occurred
say
before.
when she said something else in the past, she means that she means about the simple past. Okay, so both of those actions happened in the past, but one happened first and then happened another action. That action is called simple past.
Occurred before. So to show you this as an example, when we arrived, the film had already started.
Okay, so then this is our example. Okay, when we arrived, the film had already started. Guys, the other day we saw the present perfect, right? All right, I'm not sure if it was a present perfect. I'm getting scared because I guess that we already saw this time. Can somebody help me?
The last class?
Yes, on Friday. Oh, no. On Wednesday. I guess it was the continuous, right? Present continuous. Do you remember, girls? I guess Ernesto was not in the class. Alvaro, do you remember?
Yes, teacher, I remember.
So was it about the present perfect or present continuous? Do you remember?
I think the last one was about perfect, present perfect.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Patricia. Yes, I was scared. I was scared because I thought that we already saw this topic. Thank you, Patricia. So then it's almost similar. The only difference is the time, right? Thank you, Patricia. So you please pay attention to this example, right? When we arrived, okay. So as you can see, this statement is in the past. Okay, this is a clause that is in past. The film had already started. So what happened first? Nazarena, please, could you help me? What happened first to identify what happened first? What action happened first?
Okay. When we arrived is the first action.
No. The first action is the film had already started, right? Because the film had already started. Then we arrived, right?
Yes.
Thank you, Nazarena. So as I told you, both actions are in the past, but one of those actions happened first, then the other one, okay? So the film had already started when we arrived, right? So let's see
So we
another
arrived
example.
to the movie theater, but before that, the film had already started before. Another example. I arrived at the restaurant, but my friends had already finished eating.
Okay, I have another one. I arrived at the restaurant. Okay, as you can see, there are two clauses in one statement. Okay, so the first one, I arrived at the restaurant. Okay, this clause is in simple past. but my friends had already finished eating. Okay, so as you can see, please, Ernesto, could you help me to identify what action happened first?
In this case, my friends have already finished eating.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Ernesto. So this is the past perfect. Okay, as you can notice, all right. Give me a second. I hope there's okay. Yes. As I told you, right? Both actions are in the past, but one action happened first. Immediately happened another action. Okay, so then I have two actions in one statement. Okay, I have two clauses if you want to say it. But one of those happened first. Immediately happened another action, right? So let me share my video. All right. So as you can notice, I have already, okay, we're going to use already to indicate that the action had all in Spanish, okay, ya terminado, okay, ya, that's the meaning of already. Okay, as you can see, finished eating, okay, so the man arrived too late. So then his friends had already finished eating, right? So the first one is in past, my other one is in past though, but the first one is the past perfect and then the simple past, right? Do you get it, guys? Do you have any question maybe until this part?
No questions, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
All clear, teacher?
Thank you. Patricia, is everything okay?
Yes, teacher, it's okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. I'm with my cell phone because I had problems with my account, my bank account, with my BNB mobile. So then I don't know what's going on, right? So they are messaging me. Okay, so we're going to continue.
Now, we can also use the past perfect simple to explain something in the past or to give a reason.
Okay, so another use for the past perfect, okay, is to explain a reason for something in the past. Okay, this is very simple.
I wasn't hungry because I had eaten dinner.
Okay, so this is a reason. Okay, I wasn't hungry. Okay, oh my goodness. Please, could you, Alvaro, read the example?
I wasn't hungry because I had eaten dinner.
Very good.
Because I had eaten dinner. I wasn't hungry because I had eaten dinner.
Okay, so as you can notice in this statement, there is a reason. I'm giving an explanation, okay? Because, right? This is a kind of a connector if you want to call it like that. I wasn't hungry because, okay, one more time, I'm using the simple past. Okay, then this is my connector in this statement, okay? And then I'm using my past perfect. All right, so let's see another example.
Or the bus did not arrive because it had snowed a lot in the night.
Okay, the bus didn't arrive. Okay, one more time, because it had snowed a lot in the night, right? So one more time, I have two classes. Right, the first one, the bus did not arrive, right? So then I have my reason. I'm giving an explanation. In this case, I'm giving an explanation about what happened with the bus, sorry, okay? So is everything clear until this point, guys?
Yes, it's clear, teacher.
Thank you.
Yes, teacher.
It's clear.
Thank you. Okay.
This explains why the bus didn't arrive. For more practice, you can click on the link.
Okay, so we're going to start watching Oh, I know there's another video, but we're going to continue with our slides, right? Okay, so we're going to see first in person, right? Then we're going to continue with our other slides. If you want to look for it, there is an activity in Classroom, right? I had already posted. So the first point, please, is going to read who is first. Álvaro.
Okay. We use the past perfect to talk about something that happened before a specific time in the past. It was 8:30. Jackie and Dean had left Valentino's. This means Jackie and Dean left before 8:30.
Okay, this is something that I have already explained you, right? I have two actions. One of those actions is in simple past, okay? And then happened another action. In this case, what happened first? The past perfect, okay? It is in a specific time. Then another action is in simple past, okay? This is a timeline. It's almost the same that I made, okay? So it was 8:30, okay? As you can notice, I'm using simple past, okay? Then my other clause, Jackie and Dean had left Valentino's. And what does it mean? That Jackie and Dean left before 8:30, okay? So, do you got it, guys?
Got it, teacher?
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to continue with point number 2. The next, okay, Ernesto, please could you read?
Okay, we form the past perfect with had plus the past participle. We often use the contraction the with pronoun subjects. In the example, Nick and Talia already knew each other. They'd taken classes together in college.
Thank you. So this is a structure, right? This is something that we had already seen. The structure is my personal pronoun or my subject, followed by my auxiliary had. Okay, in all the personal pronouns, it's the same had. It doesn't change at all, right? Then it is followed by my principal verb, okay? And this verb is in past participle, right? Then it's my complement, right? Why the rule doesn't apply in this case? Because it's not working as a verb, it is working as an auxiliary. And the same happens with modals, the same happens with our do or does, okay, our auxiliaries that we have. So in the example, Nick and Talia already knew each other. They taken classes together in college, right? So Nazarena, please could you explain us what's going on with this statement? What action happened first?
Okay. In the second point, talk about a contraction of a had. When we are writing a sentence, we can put only the colon and D.
Yes, thank you. Can you explain us about the example? What action happened first?
Okay. Nick and Talia already knew each other. They would taken classes together in college.
Oh, sorry. Did you say would? They would?
They had
Yes.
taken classes together in college.
Okay.
Yes. First they had taken classes together in college, and later Nick and Talia knew each other.
Okay, thank you, Nazarena. We have to take care of that part, right? In work, it is not possible because I have my participle verb, right? So then remember, when we use modals, it is followed by my verb in the base form, right? So Ernesto, please could you explain us what's going on with the example? What happened first? Maybe first they taken classes. What happened?
Well, I think I agreed with Nazarena. First, they taken classes together in college, and we're talking about that they know each other. So that's the second point.
Yes, thank you. Actually, that's the use of past perfect. Okay, two actions. These two actions. Okay, because I have knew, and then I have taken. Okay, so what happened first? They taken classes together in college, but they already knew each other, right? So is everything clear until this point, guys?
Yes, it's clear. Teacher.
Yes, got it, teacher.
Teacher.
Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. I have complications at the moment we're reading because I don't know, I missed my glasses, so then it's kind of difficult to read. And I can't make a kind of zoom in this platform, right? So I'm so sorry about that. Okay, in number 3, please, who is next? Ernesto, read. Nazarena, no. Patricia, could you read, please, point 3? Oh my goodness.
We often introduce this specific time with by. My boyfriend and I had split up by the middle of the semester. In the example, the specific time was the middle of the semester. Talia broke up with her boyfriend before then.
Okay, give me a second, guys. Thank you, Patricia. My dog is here, and then give me a second, please. Okay, so I'm back. Sometimes my dog entered to my room, and then he left the door open, right? So we often introduce the specific time with by. Okay, so when we're going to say or mention a specific time, we're going to use by. Okay, so then first is by, and then is a specific time. Okay, that's the structure. And my boyfriend and I had split up by the middle of the semester. Split up is like, for example, Talia and her boyfriend were together, okay? But at the middle of semester, they had split up, okay? Do you got it? What is a split up? It's a phrasal verb. So they were together and they're split up. Do you get it?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So in the example, the specific time was in the middle of semester, okay? Then we have another one. Talia broke up with her boyfriend before then, okay? So is everything clear, guys, with the use of by?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Thank you. So we're going to continue. Please, Nazarena, could you read the point number 4?
Okay. We also use the past perfect to show a relationship between two past events. We use the past perfect of the earlier event and the simple past for the later event. Dean and Jackie had left the restaurant by the time Nick and Talia ordered dessert. This means that first Dean and Jackie left, then Nick and Talia ordered dessert.
Thank you, Nasarina. The pronunciation for this is ordered, right? We're not going to pronounce letter E, actually, right? Ordered. But we are going to make it the letter E, ordered, okay, in a subtle way. So this is what I explained you. We're going to use the past perfect to talk about two events that happened in the past, but the past perfect happened first or happened for the other event. And then happened the other action that we're going to express this action in the simple past. Okay, so Jen and Jackie have left the restaurant by the time, okay, we have to take care, guys, in those instructions because we have exercises, all right? We have more exercises, and then there's gonna appear like what happened first, right? So to identify, then you have to see by the time, okay? So Dean and Jackie have left the restaurant, okay? This action, we have the timeline here, okay? Both actions happened in the past, okay? But this means that first, Dean and Jackie left the restaurant, okay? Then, okay, my other action is that Nick and Talia ordered a dessert, right? So, do you got it, guys? Do you have any question until this point?
Got it, teacher?
Okay, thank you. So we have 2 points, right? 2 points more. Please, Alvaro, could you read number 5?
Okay. We often use already, yet, and never with the past perfect. These words emphasize that the event in the past perfect occurred first. By the time Talia studied for the exam with Nick, she had broken up with her boyfriend.
Thank you. So we're going to use the purpose of already, of yet, or never. The purpose is to emphasize, okay, that an event in the past happened first, right? That's the point of use already, yet, and never. Even though when we talk about already or yet, especially with already and never, there is a kind of big sound, right? Or we have already seen, okay, as you can notice, my voice is changing, right? So that's the point of this. Even in spoken English, we're going to make a big sound, okay, in order to emphasize, right, that the event happened first, okay? So by the time Talia studied for the exam with Nick, she had broken up with her boyfriend. So the location, okay, for those words already, yet, and never, okay, it, as I explained you, as I showed you, for example, I have already, okay, so then it's going in first place, goes my subject, okay, in second place I had my auxiliary already, then in the middle my of my auxiliary and my principal verb that is in past participle, right? So do you have any question until this point, guys, of the use of already, yet, and never?
It's clear, teacher.
Yes, I don't have a question.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Something interesting is that yet the majority of the times go at the end of the statement, right? I had eaten yet, right? It goes at the end, right? The difference between the difference between in Spanish, right? It goes at first, right? Todavía no he comido. Okay. So in English goes at the end of our statement in the majority of the times. Of course, there are cases that it goes at the middle, right? There's no problem. But in the majority of the cases, it goes at the end, right? So we have number 6, and the last point is going to read. Who read for the last one? Okay, Ernesto, please.
Okay, we can use the simple past for two past events when it's clear which came first. This is often the case when you use after, before, or as soon as to connect the events. Nick had decided not to ask Talia out as soon as he heard that she had a boyfriend. Or Nick decided not to ask Talia out as soon as he heard that she had a boyfriend. Both sentences mean that Nick decided not to ask Talia out when he heard that she had a boyfriend.
Thank you, Ernesto. In this statement, okay, as you can notice, is in the past, okay? So heard. The pronunciation for this would be heard, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, thank you. So we can use the simple past for two past events when it's clear which came first. Okay, this is actually that I already explained you. So, for example, Nick had decided not to ask Talia out as soon as. Okay, I have a connector. As you remember, guys, in the video, okay, we watched it that there are some connectors. Okay. And connectors are going to help us to identify, to make the event clear, right? To make it clear. So I have, maybe for given reasons though, okay, is the use of the past perfect, we will check. I have as soon as, okay, maybe we can use after, maybe I can use before, okay. It is going to depend, right? It depends about what do you want to say, right? There is actually there's no specific structure, right? So Nick had decided not to ask Talia out as soon as he heard that she had a boyfriend. Nick decided not to ask Talia out as soon as he heard that she had a boyfriend. So as you can notice, both sentences mean that Nick decided not to ask Talia out, okay, when he heard that she had a boyfriend, right? So is everything clear, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Guys, give me a second, please. I don't want to want to hang up, want to go out, sorry, right? Please give me a second. All right, so firstly, I'm going to show you some slides, some diapositives that are in Classroom, right? If you want to check it as an extra material. Okay, I guess I can. In which part is it? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Oh. Guys, you are not going to believe me. I got confused with the simple with the present perfect. The material I published, it was in present perfect. So then I was like, has and how, like what's going on? I got confused. So then I'm going to, no, I'm not going to erase it because we saw this the other week, the last week, right? So instead of it, we're going to lose time if I lose in my diapositives, right? Because I have a lot of. we're going to start practicing, right? So then we're going to enter in, give me a second, please. Where is it? Okay. Okay, so first we're going to make our homework, okay? Give me a second, please. Where is it? My computer is so slowly. Okay, yes, I get it. All right, so I'm going to share my screen, right? This is a dialogue. Okay, can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So the first one, Amy, Italy, right? So we're going to start with Alvaro, please. Do number 1.
Okay. Did you watch Newsline last night? No, it had already ended by the time I got home.
Okay, very good, right? So did you watch Newsline last night? No, it had already ended by the time you got home. So what action happened first, Alvaro?
The first action is had already ended, and
Okay.
the second action is got home. I got home.
Okay, so thank you, Alvaro. That's the correct answer, right? So the other one, please, Ernesto.
What did you do last night? I went to sleep as soon as I finished dinner.
Very good, thank you. What action happened first?
In this case, I finished dinner and then I went to sleep.
Very good, thank you. We have a connector, right? Which is this connector, Ernesto?
As soon as?
Yes, very good, thank you. We're connecting to a statement, right? As soon
Yeah,
as, right? Thank you, Ernesto. The other one, please. Who is next? I guess it's Nazarena. Yes, Nazarena, please. Number 3.
Okay. When did you get started in the news business? It was in 1988. It's funny, but I had never given any thought no journalism when I was in college.
Very good, thank you. Don't forget the past participle, right? The past participle in our verb. Thank you, Nazarena. Please, Patricia, number 4.
Had you worked at all before then? Not much. I had just graduated.
Very good, thank you. Thank you, Patricia. The other one, please, Alvaro.
Dean is a great athlete, isn't he? Yes, by his last year in high school, he had already won some awards.
Thank you. Thank you. So, do you got it when we say isn't he?
Okay. So is the other option.
No, it's okay. Remember the third person? In the third person, the rule is the same. There's no rule actually, right? We use had for all the person pronoun. But I mean, your answer is okay. But I asked you if you got it, this expression, isn't he? Jean is a great athlete, isn't he?
Yes, teacher is like to be agree.
Okay, yes. In Spanish, it's like, for example, when we say at the end of a kind of question, we say no, right? In this case, Jean es un gran atleta, no, ok. Solo que como no hay una expresión en español está súper bien en inglés, dicen he, solo que en español no tenemos algo similar. Entonces podríamos traducirlo como no, tienes un gran atleta, ¿no? ¿Ok? Incluso tenemos una estructura específica dependiendo del verbo en el que esté conjugado nuestro pronombre personal, right? But you got it? Do you got it now?
Yes, teacher, I got it.
Okay, thank you. So the other one, please, Ernesto.
Have you seen John this morning? No, he left on an assignment before I got there. But I got
Okay.
here. Sorry.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So is everything clear, guys? Do you have any question? Doubts?
Yeah, I don't have any question, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So we're going to continue with our other exercise. Give me a second. Okay, where is it? Feature condition. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, now I'm going to switch to my student view because when I opened the platform, there's appears me the answer, right? So there's another point. So then I have to stop sharing. I don't know why does my information, the personal information appears. Okay, so we have to complete this magazine interview, right? Type the correct form, simple past or past perfect of the verb. You have to take care about this part, right? Because sometimes it's getting very easy to get confused in this part, right? So we're going to continue, right? The next one is Nazarene, right? You're going to, I'm going to read, guys, the parts that are not too complete, right? So you're a casting director. Can you explain what you do? Abdul, it's simple. I hire actors to work in movies. Did you start out as a casting director? Please continue, Nazarena.
Okay. Oh no, I was an actor, but after 5 years, I still have not gotten any good acting roles, and I wanted to stay in the business.
Okay, did you say half like this?
No, had. I
Oh,
still
okay.
had not, hadn't or had not.
Have not, it's the same, right? But it is going to appear so as if it was a mistake in the platform, right? Because at this point we were supposed to use contractions every time, right? So we're going
Okay.
to try to use word contractions as possible, right, guys? So had gotten, but can you explain me how can I write this? Can you spell it?
Gotten.
Very good, thank you. So the correct answer is hadn't gotten any good acting roles, and I wanted to stay in the business. How did you get your first casting job? Please, Patricia, could you continue?
I didn't get a part. At that time, I hadn't given up on acting yet.
And
Hadn't given up.
very good, thank you. Please, can you continue reading?
Okay. I hadn't given up on acting yet, and I was still looking for roles. The casting director said, I don't want to hire you to act, but why not do casting with me?
Okay, thank you. So as you can notice, guys, in this statement, okay, I hadn't given up. I have the negative form, and as I told you, in some cases though, we're going to use yet at the end of the statement, right? In this case, I'm emphasizing that effectively I hadn't given up, right? So is everything clear, guys, of the use of our yet? Some emphasize.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, yes, teacher.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. So that's when you change careers. Please, Alvaro, could you continue?
Yes, I really hadn't thought about casting until
Until this part, please. We're going to stop in there.
Okay. Hadn't thought.
Okay. Is that correct?
Yes, teacher, is correct.
Okay, thank you. So, yes, I really hadn't thought about casting until the next one, please, Ernesto.
Yeah, until she suggested it, but it sounded like a great idea.
Okay, very good. So as you can notice, what action happened first, Ernesto?
In this case, he hadn't thought about casting, and then, well, she suggested it.
Very good, thank you. So I really hadn't thought about casting until, okay, I have another connector, right? Until she suggested it. But sounded like a great idea. Thank you, Ernesto. We're going, how important is luck for a new actor? Preparation is more important than luck. A few years ago, I hired someone who is now very famous. Okay, so I have, you're going to do it, please, Nazarena, until this part, right? Please continue.
Okay. Preparation is more important than luck. A few years ago, I hired someone who is now very famous. When I hired him,
Very good, thank you. So the next one, please, until this part, Patricia.
He didn't take. He hadn't taken.
Yes, hadn't taken, right? Why do you think is the reason of why we're using hadn't, the past perfect, instead of the simple past?
Because it's an action that happened before.
Yes, actually, yes. Okay, then when I hired him, okay, he hadn't taken many acting classes. Okay, so what action happened first, Patricia? We're talking about these two ones, right?
Acting classes.
Yes, thank you, right? So when I hired him, he hadn't taken many acting classes, right? So in a simple view, right? In a simple view, you can identify that, of course, the next part, because in my first class, I have simple past. So as a consequence, right? No, not as a consequence, but continually, okay? Then happened my first action, right? So if my first one in my first class happened in simple past, then of course I had to change it into my past perfect, right? So thank you, Patricia. The next one, please, Alvaro.
So he was lucky to get the job But by the time I offered him his second job,
Very good. Thank you. Thank you. The last one, please, Ernesto.
Uh, he had studied a lot more.
Yes, we're going to try to use more contractions, right? Studied. Very good.
But I'm not sure. In this case, I think first he offered his second job and then he studied. Or
Okay, so we're going to analyze this statement, right? So give me a second. I'm going to use my pen, I'm going to draw. Okay, so but okay, I have but in first place. By the time, okay, by the time I offered him his second job, he studied a lot more. The preparation made him successful. Okay, so we have by the time, okay, we have a specific time, Ernest, by the time, right? By the time I offered his second job, okay, he studied a lot more. So what happened first, Ernest?
well, I'm not sure. I think when we're talking about the connector, we always have to use then simple past.
No. It can be varied, right? It can goes at the middle. It can comes at the first, at the beginning. It can goes at the end. As I explained you, right? That's something that I told you, right? When we are going to use connectors, okay, it's not necessary to have a structure. Actually, there's no, right? In this case, we are using by. Remember, by is to say at what time, okay, to make to be a specific, right? So by the time I offered him his second job, so then he had a first job then, okay, but meanwhile he studied a lot more. That preparation made him successful. Okay, so
Yeah. Now I got it. Yes.
do you get it, or maybe I was near to draw it? Is it clear?
No. Yes, it's clear. Thanks, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. So do you have any questions, guys?
No, teacher.
Okay, what about you, Alvaro? Yes, no, sorry, no.
no questions.
No, Patricia?
No, teacher, no questions.
Okay, thank you. So do you want to make any change, guys? Maybe about your classmates, or everything is okay to submit? The first one is having gotten. What about you guys? Do you want to make any change?
I think it's okay.
Okay, thank you. Very good, guys, very good, very good. So everything is clear, right? So these are the exercises, you know, when you're learning a new lesson, the exercises are kind of easy, right? So now I have other exercises that are a little bit more complex, right? So you have to take care about the mistakes, right? I'm going to stop sharing, please. Give me a second. I'm going to enter. Oh, yes, join into Classroom, please. We have an activity there. The title is Let's Practice. Okay, so please enter. And another page, I have the answers already written. where is it? Okay, the first one. I'm going to publish the answers though, if you want to see, right? The answer key. All right, so where is it? Okay, so it is charging. I'm going to enter to my Gmail. Give me a second to see who. Oh my goodness, my internet is so slowly. I don't know why. Okay, so then I have two from Ernesto and the other one from Alvaro. Okay, now Ernesto, you're able to write. Alvaro, you're able to. Okay. So we have, I'm not sure if we're going to have enough time. Okay. So, okay, I don't know. No, I don't have more requests. All right, so please, Patricia and Nazarena. Yes, Patricia is in the platform, but I didn't receive any request. Oh yes, now I got it, Patricia. Okay, Patricia, you are able to. Nazarena.
Yes, teacher, sorry, I was looking the link.
Okay, don't worry. Now you're able to write into the platform, right? No, not platform, into classroom. Oh, Google Docs. Okay, so we're going to see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 exercises. Okay, so you have after, you have because, you have that, because, as soon as, after, when, before, by the time, as soon as. Now, there are 4 of us. Okay, so yes, we're only for 4. Okay, so please, the first 2 is going to do it Alvaro. Okay, the other 2, Nazarena. Oh no, we're going to make it in order. Alvaro, then Ernesto, then the other 2, please, Nazarena, and the other 2, please, Patricia, right? So please pay attention. Give me a second, guys. Someone is knocking at my door. Please start doing it. Do you have any question before to start? Okay, I guess no. So give me a second, please. Someone is knocking my door, so then I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. So sorry. It was my grandma was knocking my door. Okay, so then I'm going to see. We're going to start with Álvaro, right? So, okay, Álvaro, you have to put after. That's the reason of why I put it in parentheses. Where do you think is the best location for put that after? Maybe at the beginning, at the middle. You have to analyze, please, right? So, do the same with the next one. I have, remember, this is, we're giving an explanation, right? Because a reason of something. So then you have to see where you're going to locate it. Then it's Ernesto. Let's see. So your statement was, they didn't tell me. EasyJet. EasyJet is an airline, okay, an airline. So it canceled the flight. That, okay. They didn't tell me that EasyJet had canceled the flight. Very good, Ernesto, you're right. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to. Okay, so let's see the other one. I couldn't go out because I have broken my leg. Okay, very good, Ernesto, you got it. Very good, thank you. Thank you, that's all, Ernesto, thank you. So,
Thanks, teacher.
do you have any question, Ernesto?
No, I don't have questions.
Okay, so please pay attention to the exercises, other exercises of your classmates, right? So these are from Nazarene, right? So he took a job, he left school. Okay, so he took a job as soon as he had left the school. Very good, Nazarena, thank you. The first one is all right. All right, so the other one, Susan fell in love with Jack. Then she told her parents after. Okay, so Susan fell in love with Jack after. Okay, you have to check this this exercise, please, Nazarena. Okay, that's not the correct place for after, right? Maybe you could change this one.
Okay, teacher.
Right? All right, so let's continue with Patricia. I was in Paris for a week. I met him there. Okay. I was in Paris for a week. I met him there. I had been in Paris for a week when I met him. Okay, so maybe it would sound better, Patricia, if we change this word, right? Can you please replace it? The statement is not wrong, but it will be better if you change the place of when, right? The same as I explained to Alvaro, right?
Okay.
Then Jim called, we have before, right? So Jim called Jane from his office. He came back home. Jim had called Jane from his office before he came. Very good. Now you got it. Now it's clear. Okay. Why can I? Okay, we're going to put it into here. We're going to erase this. Is it possible I can write in the letter A? Oh my goodness. Okay, yes, now it's clear. Right. But I want that A. Okay, yeah, we're going to stay like that. There's what appears there's a mistake because there is a space there, but well, okay, so okay, so let's continue with Alvaro. Oh no, this is an example. Where is your statement? Where served? Okay. Okay. After. Alvaro, the correct place for after is at the beginning, right? So,
Okay. Mhm.
so remember that to emphasize, okay, an action. Oh no, we're going to omit this. You're going to dismiss. Okay, they had entered after. Okay. No, there is a. Okay. We're going to erase the whole statement, right? So, what happened first, Alvaro, in these two statements?
Entered the restaurant.
Yes. So, to emphasize, right, this clause, they entered the restaurant, we're going to use after. Okay. So, you put before the after they were served, I guess, but the correct one, because after is to emphasize we're going to emphasize the first clause. We're going to say after they had entered the restaurant, they were, oh my goodness, the restaurant, they were served. Right now it's clear. Do you get it?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, so now you have a, right? You have a, don't forget your period, and then the statement is all right. Okay, so let's continue with Nazarena. They didn't tell me, is it yet? Okay, yes, Nazarena. Oh, no, this is from Ernesto. Okay, yes, now let's see Nazarena. After Susan. The same mistake that had the Alvaro, Nazarena, it's in your case, right? So what happened first?
She had told her parents, or
Okay, so what's going on? I don't got it. Okay, so we're going to erase everything, right? And let's do it together, right? So you have after, right? So remember that after is to emphasize the in this case the past perfect. Okay, so first, what happened first, Nazarena?
Susan fell in love.
Yes. So how can you change it into the past perfect? Susan fell in love.
Okay.
Oh, is that the past perfect? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Where is your auxiliary?
No, this is past simple, right?
No. The first action. That's why I asked you, right? What happened first? And you told me first Susan fell in love with Jack, right? So then yes, now it's okay. But you have to modify your verb. What is the past perfect of fall? Falling with a. right? So what happened first? Susan had fallen in love.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yes. No. For her parents. Okay. Yes.
Yes, do you get it?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Nazarena.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so this one is from Patty. Okay, when I have been in Paris for a week, I met. Okay, now you got it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any question, guys? Is everything clear on exercise number 1?
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so let's continue with the second exercise, right? So, as you can notice, there's a text. Okay, I'm going to put it on the other page. Okay, so you have to complete the sentence with the words in brackets. Okay, so in parentheses, actually, he couldn't go skiing. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then the first 3 is going to be for Alvaro, the other 3 for Ernesto, the other 3 for who is next? Let me check. Nazarena and finally Patricia, right? No, but there's going to be one person who's going to be with. No. Alvaro, you're going to do the first 2, right? And then the other 2 Ernesto, the other 2 Nazarena, and the other 2, please, Patricia, right? And the person who is going to have a mistake is going to do the last one, right? So please, you can start doing this.
Okay, teacher.
What is it? This is exercise number 2. Okay. We were supposed to put a music, right? It's too silent. Yes. So let's see. Alvaro, he couldn't go skiing because he oh no. Oh, fall. The fall is for for your second exercise. The in parentheses here is rain. Right? Now, please, Alvaro, can you modify that part? The night before.
Okay, the verb is rain.
Yes, please.
Okay.
The night before. Okay. So. Okay, take care in this part, Alvaro, because it's a question, right? You have you and you have switch, right? So let's continue with Ernesto. The plane crashed because the engine caught fire. Very good, thank you. Let's thank you. Si pueden poner en negrilla sus oraciones, chicos, estoy así. Right, so thank you. Thank you, Ernesto. Let's see the other one. After Sam had left the bank, he got into his car. Very good. Thank you. Okay. Is everything clear, Ernesto? Do you got it?
Yes, teacher. Everything clear.
Okay, thank you. So, because he, oh no, because it, no, it's not, no, Ernesto, please do it. I don't know what's going on, what happened. It was my mistake, sorry. Very good. Now it's okay. Alvaro, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now it's clear. Have you switched? Very good. Thank you. Okay, so the next one is from Nazarene. Okay, so when he arrived at the office, everyone, oh my goodness. Okay, Nazarena, you have to do this one, right? It is with B.
Teacher, I made the next.
Oh, okay, yes. But don't forget to do this other one, right? Because
Okay,
it was.
I will make now.
Okay, thank you. Had the duck hat? Very good, thank you. That's the answer. Oh. Had the dog. We're going to dismiss this one. Okay, to before your vacuum. Very good, thank you. By the time Joseph returning home, Sarah had tried to get, yes, this is to get touch with him several times. Okay, very good, Patricia. Thank you. This is the correct answer. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see the other one. Okay, so why have you called? Oh, you have to check this one. It's not a negative because in parentheses we don't have negative, right?
Oh, right. Yes, yes, sorry.
Don't worry, then. So, was so sad because you have disappeared. Disappear. Very good. Thank you. This is the correct one. This is the correct answer, right? So, any volunteer to make the last one, please? No volunteers?
What had you done? Have you done?
Very good. What have you done? That's the correct answer. Thank you, Patricia. What have you done? All right. So let me. Yes. Okay. Very good. So, do you have any question, guys?
No, teacher.
I have a question, teacher. With the one I did that says, why had you called me before you refused their offer? Is it similar to say, like, why did you call me before you refused their offer?
We had before, right? So then this is when we use before, actually is working with had you called with the past perfect, right? So then we're making an emphasize had you called to the past perfect, okay? So
Okay.
this is a question, right? Why have you called? It's not the same if I use the simple past, okay? Because it means that the first action was that the person called before the person refused in their office, in the offer, sorry. Do you get it, Patricia?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, so if you use the simple past, right? Of course, the meaning is going to vary, right? Because once we are not going to use before. And then that explained us, the simple past, that action happened in second place, right? So that's not the point of, in other case, we're not supposed to use the past perfect, right? It's going to change the time. In the timeline, it's going to change it. Do you get it, Patricia?
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So, do you have any question, guys, until this point? I hope no, guys.
No more questions from me, teacher.
No,
Yes, I
teacher.
don't have questions.
No questions.
Okay, guys. Okay. So, we're going to see this one. We have 3 minutes, right? So we're not going to have enough time. So please, number 1, Álvaro, can you do it? Number 2, Ernesto. Number 3, Nazarena. And number 4, Patricia, right? This is number 4. Oh, yes. Okay. So, have you seen it before? Very good, Alvaro. Thank you. Very good. Oh, this is not the past perfect. Past participle, sorry. Oh, no. Yes, no, it's okay. Have you already known about it? Very good. Thank you. Thank you, Ernesto. Okay, so what a shame. Have you, okay. How come? Okay, it's not necessary to add a point. Have you left your ticket at home? Oh. Very good, Patricia. Thank you. That's the correct answer, right? Have you? Very good. Oh, instead of using I, it's you, right? Because it's between two people. We don't need before. Very good. Do you have any question?
No, no, teacher.
Yeah, I
No,
don't have questions.
teacher.
Okay, thank you guys. So that's all for today, right? We were supposed to, the exercises were for Noelia too, so but she is not in the class. So we have 2 pools for today, right? The daily pool, and the other one is how is it called? E1, right? So it is a pool about the satisfaction, right? So I'm going to launch it, the first one, the daily pool. Please fill it. Okay. Okay. And then who, okay. Okay, thank you guys. So we're going to pass. Oh, no, wait, there is no, we have another one, right? Then, okay. Now guys, please, that's the last poll, please. about satisfaction. So please, you can fill it. And if you don't have any question, that's all for today, right?
Thank you very much, teacher. We'll see you
Thank
tomorrow.
you. See you,
Thank you. See you
Ernesto.
tomorrow.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Tomorrow,
teacher. Thank you.
teacher.
Bye. Bye.